Alrighty, hello everybody, my name is Bobber and welcome to another stream. uh, Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different, if you can't already tell. We are going to be doing some Minecraft. I kind of wanted to take a little bit break from Dead by Daylight just because, the new update's going to be coming out sometime later this week, and I wanted to have just like a little chill, calm time before the horrible disaster. um, but yes, so we decided to go ahead and do some Minecraft. This is my first time ever streaming on Minecraft, so, well, actually recording in general, so there's gonna be some technical issues, and I'm sorry about that. I kind of wanted to do a little bit of a test run with this, just to see, if it's possible that I can get it all working correctly. Maybe I can do some more Minecraft content in the future. Um, Now I have my little model over there, and then I also have my actual character in game, so it's gonna be a little bit confusing having both of them. I'll try to figure that out in the future. Maybe I'll do non-model related content whenever I do Minecraft. But yeah, and I'm a little nervous, as you can probably tell. I'm just new games, new problems. You know how it goes. But I decided, in order to have something exciting for me to do during the stream, I ended up finding an old server that I used to play on all the time with like some old friends, and I decided to go ahead and give you guys a little bit of a tour. Um, and also just for like me to like reminisce, because I have not seen this world uh at least for a year. It's been a little bit over a year, I think, but it's been a long time. There's been a lot of servers because we used to play all the time together, but we haven't played anything recently. This game was always just kind of a filler in between any sort of main game content. But yes, let me go ahead and get out of this mode. Come over here. Also, I'm just gonna be in creative mode the entire time, just cause I don't I don't want to be fighting mobs while trying to give a tour. But yes, let's go ahead and start off with this little area here. This is the spawn area. Now, I always love doing like little tiny spawn areas for my friends, just so that they have like a little calm, safe place to go to at the beginning of a new server, just so that they don't have to worry too much about the impending doom. But yeah, so like I always had like little signs just to give them a little bit of information about what they need to know about the new servers, like what's different. There was always like a little bed, crafting table, furnaces, even though I don't think we ever even used these furnaces. Like, I'm pretty sure everybody just immediately got some starter kits, which I'll explain what that is in a second, and just kind of ran off and did their own thing. But I still love this little area. I'm pretty sure I used some sort of tutorial for the boat. But like I said, it's been a year since I've been on the server, so I unfortunately can't credit whoever used the tutorial for. And you'll see some other tutorial stuff too, that other people followed, but I don't know who built what, so unfortunately I can't do any sort of crediting. But yeah, so you would spawn here on the boat, and then I have these like little tiny boats. The only one that's still intact is over here, but they all had different colored banners on them, and there was all these like little barrels that had like a starter kit. It was usually stone tools, carrots, torches. Was that it? There was something else. There was something else, and I'm totally blanking. But yeah, so I allowed them to just come on over here and take whatever they wanted out of the barrels. If they want to, they could take the boat, as you can see with this person. But yeah, and then we had this little tiny witch hut, which there's still a witch inside of, surprisingly. Here, let me go ahead and make it day, just so that you guys can see a little bit better. And I do have my shader pack on. This is the BSL shaders. I also got Optifine to help me zoom. But yeah, there was this little witch hut, and there used to be a cat in here too, but I had a sign that was like, oh yeah, it's right here. there was a sign that was like, if you can manage to get the cat without killing the witch, it's yours. And then somebody came over and got it, even stole the cat. But yeah, I'm surprised that she's still alive. I'm surprised nobody ever just was like, you know what, we don't need you no more. um, but yeah, so then we come on over here, or I can just start typing in the menus. That works too. This was like the little community meeting area, just so that everybody could come here. I could sit here and give some instructions. I never tried to be too dictatoring, I guess is how you could say it. I was just always trying to keep everybody both in check so that they followed the rules, keep it like a nice safe place, but also we always came here for any sort of mini games or server events that we did. This actually over here is one of them, which I'll go into that a little bit. And yeah, this is the entire row of people who was on the server. I think there was one missing, but they weren't really on the server a whole lot. I don't think they even were on before we even did these events. But yeah, let me go ahead and check just to make sure that the Minecraft's recording correctly. It seems like it's doing fine. Okay. Woohoo. Alright, where should we go first? Because that over there is my base, but there's also a base over there that we could go to. We can also look at this little map too, and then I'll explain, yeah, you know what, yeah, we'll go over there, and then I'll explain to you guys what I mean by like little event that I did, and then we'll go over there. So if we fly all the way over here, I always took this little road here, always went to Turtle Beach. Now this is the first player on the servers. Their name was Zing, and they built this little house. I'm pretty sure it's a tutorial house, but I don't want to discredit them if that's not the case. It's a very nice house. Not necessarily my style. It's a little basic for my style, but it works. Minecraft is for everybody, so their style's beautiful, and I I really like it. What's this? Need enchants, come see Earl. Oh, we gotta go see Earl later. I forgot about Earl. But yeah, so they had this little house here. Looks like a little base or bedroom mixed with just like your basic stuff over here. And we had a bunch of data packs on that allow us to have a bunch of heads and stuff. So they went a little crazy with that. Oh, a little cute duck head. Can I steal this? Oh no, I can't. Darn. Okay. A little creepy that there's multiple of my head on the wall up in the attic, but server shenanigans, I'm sure there was something to it. Now, I do remember this one area, and I'm just gonna warn you. I had no part in this. If you were a child, look away now. So they had a fun time basement, let's say that. Nothing too graphic, as you can tell, but these two people are a couple actually. We'll go see where his base is later, but I'm pretty sure that was Zing. I think that's their skins. I don't know. They were always changing them up all the time. And then I forgot about this little cute penguin. This was part of the event. I guess I can go ahead and start explaining it a little bit. So we did this thing. What was it called? It was, oh shoot, it was just like tasks basically, where everybody on the server was given a person or a player's name and a little task book that was basically like whatever was inside of that book you had to manage to do to somebody. Or I'm terrible at explaining, I'm so sorry. So yeah, say for example, this is me. I would get this person's name, and whatever task I got, I had to do to that person without them even like realizing that I was doing the task on them. And you can tell by this board here, if their name's green, that means that they managed to complete their task and they got a prize, which I think I actually have my prize in my inventory. I don't know, this was not the prize, but yep, it was always just like little shulker boxes full of stuff for everybody to enjoy. Um, but yeah, any green names, you got a prize. And if you got a red name, unfortunately, these people were unable to finish their task. And you can tell Zing over here never finished his, unfortunately. Or they failed it, that too. There was some like fail conditions. So yeah, going back here, just greatest example. Whoever got Zing as a target, they had to, I guess, build like a little snow area with like a penguin underneath their base without getting caught and stuff. And it was always they had to do it while the person was online, so it was more fair. It was just our little way of just having the server interact with each other. But yeah, so then we can go on over here real quick because I saw the camper van. This was part of the events. I love this little camper van design. I actually stole it from a YouTuber named Mumbo Jumbo. He had it as like a little starter base. I think he just had the lower half, and then while I was building, I was like, you know what? I want a little canopy, so I built a little canopy too. But these are my specialty. I know. I always make them. I love them. I can show you the inside too. There was like little spy glasses so that you could actually spy on your targets from a distance. A little bit of a bed, a little cute couch here with some cushions. There's always a storage space, multiple barrels too, just in case you needed it. And then a little upper canopy area just so that you can spy even better, though it was a little bit more risky. That's why the walls are kind of high, so you can kind of crouch around them. I think there was another one. Ooh, a little bit of spoiler there. I think there was another van over here somewhere. Did I move it? Huh, I must have moved it. Okay, well, trying to avoid the spoilers again so you guys can get the full effect of this next area we'll go to. Yeah, there's one up there too. But yeah, so let's go ahead and explore my base next. I wanted to have it close to spawn just so that if anybody ever needed resources, they could just, come on over for a visit, get what they need. So yeah, I'm very, very proud of this house. I randomly built it in like a flat world, whatever it's called, in creative. I just wanted something unique. I wanted something jungle-y, a little swampy, So I came up with the concept of just like a little hut with leaves on top and then like a little skeleton poking out, and it actually goes through the entire roof of the house. That's also, I guess, part of the skeleton, even though like logically that don't make sense, but it looks nice. I think even in like the original design it had like some wings, like skeletal wings that poked out, but I didn't want to do too much, so I just went with this little simple design. And yeah, it's very swampy. Has like a little like wrap around all the way through. I was really, really proud of this. Yeah, let's go ahead and go inside. Go on in here. A little laggy. That's probably due to my shaders, to be honest, but I want y'all to have a good visual experience. But yeah, I even came up with the interior here. I originally had a different interior, but I'm not the best at following like my own designs. So I kind of just freeballed it a little bit. But yeah, I think this is like a little storage area. Yeah, a little closet. Ooh, we got some good dirt. Ooh, we got a diamond there. I'll yoink that real quick. I think even somebody was like using this as a bedroom at one point before they had their base. But no. And then we have a little bathroom. It's even got a little flushing mechanic, I guess. And then everybody's most useful tool in a bathroom, a toaster. Though there was no bathtub, so it got a little stanky, but we don't gotta worry about that. Got a little fridge. Hello? is that you? We had a little fridge here that actually works. We also had invisible item frames. It was always just like a nice little decorative tool. Didn't even want to do that. There we go. Let's just take the melon slice, why not? Did I have anything in here? No, I did not. I had plenty of coal though, that's nice. Okay. And then yeah, this is like the map of the majority of, I would say, my area. Typically I don't do too big of areas. I would really say just like this like little tiny where like all the maps cross is where my area is. Um oh, even over there, that's where it is. Okay. But yeah, and then there's an entire area, there's like a little sliver of a bridge here, and that connects to an entirely different section where like so many different people built. I always tried to have everybody build close to each other, but they always managed to go as far away as possible, but it's one of those things. And then there's an oh wait, no, we haven't come here. It's a little tiny hideaway library, just to chill out and relax. And yeah, we can go up to my bedroom, and I used to call this the bone zone. uh but yeah, there was nothing ever up here just because I never got to finish decorating up here. I eventually was like, you know what, this is good, and I just moved on to new projects. Let's go ahead and sleep just so that we don't have too much lag. Hopefully the mobs that burn kind of go away. Oh, and then I also had this little upper area where I wanted to eventually get an elytra just so I could fly out or fly in whenever I wanted to. We never ended up going to the end. Everybody just kind of got burnt out at one point. But there's one last area, if I remember. Yes, a little tiny storage basement. I had like a little anvil here, and then I always just categorized my chests with like a little item frame just to be like, this is the food, this is the tools and armor, and I guess buckets of animals too for some reason. Oh wow, I had a lot of enchanting books that I never even used. I also was the like server wide villager breeder and like trader. Yeah, those are the words. So I always had all of the good stuff, and we can go to one of the shops that I built, where I always sold the little books. Anybody could come over and buy them if they wanted to. Oh, my little ducky. And then I also have this little bridge here. You can kind of look out at some of my farms. Didn't have a whole lot, never really got to that part. But I was really proud of this bridge too. I know it's so basic, but I built it all myself, so I was really proud. There's enough spot or enough space here so that you could ride a boat through. I always love doing that. I always just love having a little bit more interactive stuff in my base, so that you're not just like following one distinct path all the way through. And then this barn here, I'm highly confident that I used a tutorial, and I kind of remember this tutorial. I think I changed like the wood type just because I had more spruce. But yeah, this is my little barn, little tiny stables. Oh yeah, and we got skeleton horses too. We all got scared because lightning randomly struck on top of us. But I think I got one, and then everybody else just kind of took theirs. And then yeah, we got a little sheep pen here. It's the biggest area because you always need wool. There's so many different colors of wool, and you always need it. Oh my gosh, this donkey here, I rode him around everywhere. As you can tell that he has the little chest and saddle. I rode him all over the server. Oh, I got stuck there. And then there's this little tiny loft area, I guess you would say, up here. Sus. Yeah, this is actually somebody during the event, they had me as their target, and they very cleverly used this little space up here as like a little lookout point just to see whenever I would actually leave my area so that they could do their task. I don't even remember what my task was. or what their task on me was. But yeah, I eventually came up here. I was like, why is there a bed and a crafting table? So I just put sus. um, yeah, come on down. I think actually part of my task was up here. Yeah, so this was my lookout van for anybody that had me as their target. And I don't know why exactly there's a bunch of dirt. I think whoever had me tried to like block out so that I couldn't see them, that or they just blew up parts and then replaced it with dirt. That's a possibility. But yeah, whatever their task was had to be with this tunnel. I remember this part. Yeah, and it like led into water, and like I don't think they ever finished whatever they had to do because like they just gave up once they saw this giant water tunnel. But you know, key. Go ahead and close that. And then, yeah, we'll follow the path this way for a second. Ooh, you know what? No, we're actually going to go back really quickly. Then we'll head back that way because this, I want to show you guys my nether portal. You kind of got a glimpse there. Yeah, I built these little custom trees just to give it a little cozy cottage vibe, I guess. And then a massive nether portal. I believe this wasn't a YouTube tutorial. This was just like a little picture that I copied, and I just absolutely love the design. It just looks so cool, and it's so towering above everything else. That's really the vibe I wanted to go for. And I eventually was going to have a pathway towards that mountain area. Somebody actually was initially going to build there, but I guess they quickly realized how difficult it was to build on a mountain because like there's a full like tunnel system down here that goes all the way through, different corridors, different rooms, little doors. That's a little glimpse of something later. But yeah, they ended up just completely ditching this place, and I'll show you where they live later on. uh but yeah, I was eventually gonna take over, but I never got that far. And then there was like a little hole, I think, underneath this tree. Oh, this one, where I was gonna build like a little cave for some sort of animal. I was thinking maybe polar bears or foxes, probably foxes, because you know, since they don't have grizzly bears, you can't really do many bear themed stuff unless you use polar bears. But you know, eat these little titties. Now, if we come all the way back over here, this was the shop that I was talking about. It's just a little basic, just tree hut, I guess you could call it. But this is where the faint, infamous Earl is. There you are, you beautiful man. uh, as you can see, this is Earl. He never wears a shirt. Don't ask questions. That's just his lifestyle. Yeah, this was like my little enchanting shop, so you could come here and buy some mending books or silk touch. I always like put different books here every once in a while. Did I ever sell anything else? I sold some enchanted tools, and then somebody owed me. Okay. Okay. I never restocked my mending books except for one, so the mending books were very popular. And we also had the armor stands data pack from Vanilla Tweaks, so I was able to have some like little floating things. Oh yeah, and the little amethyst like flooring that allows you to have like little chimes. I'll let you guys listen to it. Oh, I absolutely love this. And then they could also come over here too. If they had any personal requests, they could put it in, and then instead of them paying me something directly, like a like 10 diamonds or something, I always had them just pay me whatever they think they owe me. I think somebody paid me like dirt or something, so I ended up like pranking their base. But yeah, another little custom tree. I feel like at one point there was like a tunnel underneath one of these trees that like led somewhere, but I do not remember where. Now typically I would take my nether portal to get to the other areas, but unfortunately when re-downloading this world, the nether never saved. And it sucks because there was a whole like nether tunnel and stuff. But we're just gonna have to take the long way. And also, speaking of this long way, I ran from that shop all the way this way, all the way across this beach, all the way up to that little village up there, almost every single time because I was too lazy to take the nether portal. um, oh yeah, some people in the server, I guess they had like a little wedding to themselves. Um, oh yeah, I completely forgot that there was actually two couples on the server. Oh. But yeah, they had like a little ceremony area just to celebrate their wedding, I suppose. I was never really into the whole wedding concept, so I never really participated in it. But they had fun, so I just let them do whatever they wanted to do. Yeah, this is the village where I did all the villager trading. This is my very hokey pokey hunky dory little villager trader. Yeah, you can see there's a little zombie in the back named Zombogi that just runs past, and whenever I wanted to, I could just infect the villagers, cure them, get some good prices on these things just to make the trading quicker and easier. So I had infinity on there. I had a bunch of food in this one. What's this guy? Silk touch, protect or projectile protection, and respiration. Okay. What are you, sir? Mending. Okay, I'm going to turn the weather off just to, hopefully reduce the lag a little bit more. We got efficiency, blast protection. Ooh, some name tags. That was always lovely. And then what do you got, sir? Oh, you got some tools. That's nice. Always need some diamond shovels. And then yeah, this is like the little villager breeder. I don't think I built this. I think somebody else built it, just because they also wanted to do villagers, but I don't think they ever did. But I guess that still works. I don't even know. Like I said, I never touched it, so. This was actually a village that somebody else was going to live before they ended up moving. Like that entire like section over here, they fully just built it out with dirt. This like entire like landing strip, I guess you can call it. But they ended up deciding to move out elsewhere, which I'll show you guys where they moved to. I was hoping there was a little bed here so I could just sleep instead of doing the command, but it doesn't look like it, so I guess I'll look on all night. And then this poor horse here got stuck and it never got out of this pen. We never let it out. Oh, I was gonna ride my horse. Oh, well, it is what it is. And then this is fancy dirt. This is what I call fancy dirt. Beautiful, beautiful dirt. 10 out of 10. And then there's this giant bridge here because we're slowly getting to the area where everybody else started building, and I started complaining, being like, can you guys please like connect a bridge so I don't have to swim across or like boat across every single time? And so somebody built this beautiful bridge here. I don't know if they used a tutorial or not. I doubt it. It looks really good. What is this? Oh yeah, somebody had like a little like hidey thing for their animals so they didn't get blown up when they were off the server. I think they were even gonna do what are these campfires all the way across, but they kind of got lazy, which I don't blame them. That's so many resources. And we weren't like a bunch of streamers or YouTubers. We were just a bunch of friends that just played, so we didn't have all the time in the world to grind for resources like some other like fancy popular people do. Oh, this is my little cobblestone generator. You just sit here and you break the cobblestone, and then eventually it just replaces itself. Fox inside, do not open. Is there still... Oh, there's still a fox in there. Lovely. This is Ruru's area. He initially built a house here, but there was a little bit of drama I'll tell you guys about in a second. But yeah, we had some drama on the server. But they eventually had to move out, and they moved elsewhere but never finished their next homes, unfortunately. But yeah, this little area was so cute. I especially love this little pond, little waterfall that goes into this pond here. I think they had fish at one point, but the fish all kind of flopped out and died. They also had a little camper over there, but all the campers are exactly the same, so I won't go and look at every single one. But yeah, and then eventually there was this area, this giant platform here that somebody built, but then never used. But yeah, this is where like a little bit of drama comes in. Don't tell nobody. But there was this person here, Ethan, and then these people, Ruru. Um, they did not realize how close they were building to each other until it was too late. And despite the fact that Ruru kind of had like this entire like peninsula to himself, he still wanted bits of this area. And I guess once Ethan started encroaching over this way, because Ethan built both that and that, they kind of clashed a little bit. And then Ruru was the one that was like, you know what, I'll just move, you can have this area. So it all worked out in the end. But yeah, what is this? I'm not entirely sure what this is. Maybe it's abstract art, you never know. But yeah, we're getting into Ethan's area and a little bit of Lucas, which I haven't really talked about him yet. But these people were one of the couples, and Lucas specifically went around the server making little tiny huts for people to like rent. I don't know, is any of the prices still around here? Because it was like, I don't know if it was a diamond or if it was like food or something like that. But yeah, he just had like little tiny huts everywhere that you could rent. It was nice. And then I know Ethan built this giant stable here. Huge, huge stable. Yeah, even like all the horses here. I think there's a horse. Anyways, oh yeah, this is the one where I had. This is my beautiful horse here, Mirabelle. Hey horsey, how you doing, little cute pie? And yes, this is a horse. You are not allowed to tell me otherwise. I don't think there was anything. Yeah, I was gonna say I feel like these ones are empty. I don't know if anybody else ever even came in, because like you had to rent the stables and stuff, and everybody on the server was like a little bit picky with different shops and stuff. They just weren't used to it. But yeah, and then Ethan was probably like the most active player, as you can tell by how big his area is. And then this is like their little house that they built together. Don't know if this was a tutorial either. I don't think it was. It does look really nice. Little tiny storage area here. Okay. Oh, what's this? Little secret basement? Oh yeah, I remember they started building out a basement, but they never finished it, unfortunately. I think this actually used to be part of like a huge ravine as well. So they had to go through and like fully remodel it. But yeah, this is their little basement. We went up. We went up. This is their bedroom. A nice little cozy loft area. Okay. Now I saw one of the tasks areas over here. Oh, they had little pandas too. I remember one of the pandas, like, it took them hours to get one of the pandas over here, and then the panda kind of died. But you know, but yes, this was one of the people's tasks where they just had to do a little tiny scene, and I guess they decided this man managed to get this girl and this guy was heartbroken. I don't know. I know that there was this little like love area for these turtles, because these turtles, literally from the start of the server to the end, they never left this area. Like, they just love this little tiny pond. They never went into the water. They just love this little pond. And then I think this was Lucas's little like oasis island, where he just had like a little chill spot. I think this is like a hot tub or something. Oh yeah, with little axolotls. Hi guys. Oh no, I'm gonna get stuck. There we go. But yeah, and then I'm not entirely sure why there's a wall and a pillar of heads. Hello. Hello. Man, somebody was busy. But yeah, not entirely sure about that. And then there's this little storage shed. Can you classify this as a shed? I think you can. That they have. Nice. And then what is this? Is this their enchanting table? Yes, it is. And then this is their little fire pit. I think I actually built this. Not gonna lie. Oh no, they copied this one because I built the other one back at spawn. That's right. Let's go ahead and throw that in. We don't need that. We got a little buzz bee here. Stuart, do not hit the hit. He is helpless. Okay. Oh yeah, if you guys remember me talking about at Earl's where I pranked somebody, up there is an automatic egg dispenser that just periodically would drop down eggs. Wait, was it eggs? I think it was actually dirt. Maybe it was dirt. It dispensed something. And somebody's house used to actually be there, but they moved it. Yeah, that was my fun little prank for him. Now, I don't think there's anything else directly here. There's another portal here that I want to show you guys because I actually built this by myself too. This just this little cute, cozy tree nether portal. I just thought it was just so cute. I was really proud of it. And then yeah, this would always go into the nether, and like I said, there was a whole nether tunnel that I built, but the nether got ate, so unfortunately it no longer exists. Let me check something real quick. Okay, there we go, there we go. Let me see, everything working right? Seems about it. Okay, all right, let's go. Ooh, we got an egg, or we got a chicken. Nice. But yeah, this is where one of the people's houses used to be. Like, this entire area used to be a giant house, and they fully just demolished it and moved. This is an area I also built. It was going to be a shop that I sold something. I don't remember what I was going to sell. Does it say? No. Do I have anything in this chest that will tell me? No. Okay. But yeah, it's just this like little skull, and then obviously I built this entire little mountain here by myself. I'm not the best at terrain, as you can tell, but you know, I made it work. And then this panda, oh, Slip, that's its name. Hello, little buddy. It's actually in a minecart because I stole it from Ethan over there, and I me and this one person, we literally just fought over this panda, and eventually I was just like, the panda's name is Slip and it loves the minecart. So it stays in the minecart. But yeah, this is where this house was. This is where this person decided to move. It was actually a whole bigger house too. They actually changed the house design, but it's a cute little house. I believe this is a tutorial. They were usually doing tutorial stuff, which, like I said, don't blame them. Everybody has their own skill value, and if you like doing tutorials, you like doing tutorials. It's very nice too, very modern on the inside. Especially this little fridge. Oh, it doesn't work. Oh, hello. I forgot about you. I think these are called Striders, right? Yeah, I don't really know much about these guys. But yeah, it's a cute little house here. There's a little bedroom. Never got finished, though, by the looks of it. Never got furnished. This actually used to be a giant forest, too. Can I... I actually helped them tear it down and then landscape a little bit. I don't know if this is a tutorial, but this is like their little storage house. Yes, where all their supplies are. Oh, trash barrel. What's... Why is my head in the trash barrel? Guys, I never knew that was there. Y'all. Man, you think you know people, right? That's hilarious. Okay. Man. But, alright. Now, I know this is their, like, little pen for something. Oh, it's their little foxes. Oh, then they even got the Arctic foxes. Cute. Hi, little fellas. Oh, he has a little midnight snack. Okay. Yeah, this is really cute. I think they actually have built this themselves. I believe. I think so. I know this barn's a tutorial. This barn has been on so many servers. They just absolutely love the design of this place, I suppose. Which yeah, it's very neat. It's very detailed too. Little loft area too. Oh, hello, little bee. What you doing up here, little fella? You stuck? Yeah, let me nudge you out of the way. There you go. But yeah, I don't think they ever really used it. Oh well. I see a flaw in their design, but you know, we'll ignore that. Yeah, I got little llamas, got the sheep, the cows, the pigs, the mushroom cows, apparently, chickens, little, hatchery, I guess you could call it. It's a very noisy farm design just because there's so many animals there, but you know, like I said, it's very cute, so I don't blame them for always wanting to use it. Oh, there's one other little pen over here. Oh wait, no, there's actually, something ain't right about those pandas over there. But, oh, polar bears, right. They spent so long getting these polar bears. It literally took them like 3 hours. But I guess it was worth it. And then there's like a little tiny area where Ruru ended up moving to is over here. And I think Zing joined him over here too. They were going to build a house, I'm pretty sure without a tutorial, but they ended up never completing it. They just had one last little romantic little stare down. And then they had like another portal over here. Yeah. Oh, and they also got a horse too. Wow, everybody just got these skeleton horses. That's cool. Now we're nearing the end of the tour, I would say. There's just like a couple miscellaneous areas I have to show you guys. So this is where one of the people that I was talking about were like, they just were on the server for a very short period of time and then just kind of poofed. So they just genuinely built like these like two little gelatin circles is what I like to call them. They look neat. I don't know what their plans were. It seems like there's like an entire area if I break this down here. Oh, it's fully underwater too, so they either were gonna build an underwater base or just get it all cleared out with some sponge. No idea, but it looks really cool. I wish that they were able to finish it because whatever ideas they had, it would have been so cool. And like there's an even bigger one here that I think, yeah, they were doing something. They had plans, but they never finished it. And I remember they literally joined the server, built these two giant circles, then got full netherite enchanted armor, and then just left. Like it's such a mood, but you know. Okay, so we gotta fly all the way back, give you guys a little bit more looks at these spots. Oh, there was a little docking area, I missed that too. Before we end the tour, there's one other base because this final person, like, they always tried to build away from everybody else. I don't know if they were just antisocial or they just wanted their space. Whatever it was, they always built the farthest away. But we'll have to fly on over to them, which I think is this way. We'll know if I reach a dark oak forest. Unfortunately, since the nether portals aren't linked up anymore, I can't just quickly go to it because it used to be linked up there, but you know, we just gotta take the long way. I think it's this one. There's like two dark oak forests. Still can't speak. Someday I'll learn how to speak on Twitch. Is this it? I think so. Yes, over there. Okay. Now, I built a little tutorial nether portal for them just because they usually like darker theme stuff. So I was like, oh my god, they're absolutely going to love this. And they loved it. So it worked out. But yeah, they built this little house. I don't know if it's a tutorial or if they just built it by themselves. It still looks nice. Um, I love the sign here that says hide the stone stair, or I hid the stone stair somewhere. Good luck finding it. I don't think they ever found it. I don't even remember where I put it. I thought it was like near here somewhere. Where is it? I didn't put it like underneath. Oh no, I was really smart. I remember this. It's somewhere here, along here. One of these things, right? Right? Well, now I just look stupid. But no, I swear I replaced one of these like little cobblestone things because it was a cobblestone stair. Um, I was a bit of a prankster, but you know. But yeah, so they had like this little like, what would you even call this? Just like a little comfort zone. That's definitely not the term, but you know, a little blank space. Don't know what they're gonna put there. They got a little farm and a little fishing pond. A little balcony here to look out into the distance. A beautiful view. And then I'm assuming their bedroom, yes, and their storage space, multi-purpose. Oh, and another balcony. Nice. I remember that I had some sort of task where I had to plant more trees in their around their base than what was normally there. So I did it very cheekily, where if you see this little dirt, if you follow these trees all the way through, there's like a little circle of trees, nothing here, but little like circle of trees that I fully added. I even added this dirt area or this grass area, I should say. And it just like wraps all the way around in a huge circle. um but yeah, and they always did these very unique dirt pillars. I guess is the term unique. Now there's one last area that I want to show you guys if I can find it. I don't even know what this area really was. Like, I remember seeing a very brief version of this area before I thought they abandoned it. But then I found out after like coming back that somebody updated it. Yeah, it's over here in the savannah. Yes, right there with these like little huts. This is where somebody was initially going to live, but then they ended up moving back that way, where they just have like this really cute, just small hut garden area. But like there was only one hut here the last time I came here, and like it looks really good. I really like it. He appears to like it too. But like this campfire was never here. Like it looks so cool. These little huts weren't here, like I said. Like it's just such a cute little area. I don't know who built here. But yeah, so I think that's actually gonna do it for the tour. Let's just like, head on back to spawn, where like you guys can tell by how long it takes me to get from place to place why we so desperately needed those nether portals. Yeah, unfortunately you guys never get to see it, but like I made like a full like subway tunnel, nether tunnel, so it looked like an underground subway station. It took so long, but it was so worth it. Now, oh right, one final spot I can show you guys. It's very work in progress because I never got to finish it. One of the events I was gonna do was like a murder mystery. I was going to make the entire Who Done It board. If you guys know what the board game Who Done It is, I was gonna make the I think it was the saloon map that I was going to build. So there was like a whole like jail that I made, with like a little jail cell, and then they would have been able to eventually get in here. I don't know what I was gonna put in here. I don't think I ever came up with the full plan yet, but you know. And I built that in survival, and then I think I built this in creative because I was too lazy for to be honest. But yeah, little interior here. It looks really nice. Then like a little upstairs area, and then another area here, which I can't get through the ceiling, right? Yep. Okay. Yeah, it was gonna be where like they would have to like solve some puzzles in order to get through, and then have like a little murder themed. I didn't have it fully planned out, to be honest. But yeah, I lost some motivation at this specific point here. But you know, it's just the way of life with all these Minecraft servers. You play for a while, you get burned out, you come back, and then you stop. But yeah, so coming on back through here, I hope you guys enjoyed this little tour. I hope that there was no technical problems. I'm gonna be watching back just to see. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this Minecraft adventure in general. If you guys want more content like this, head on over to my YouTube channel if you're watching live on Twitch right now. In my either about page on Twitch or in the description below, you will have the links and ats to all of my social medias. I have a Twitch, a YouTube, a Twitter, and a TikTok. Everything is Blobber is not a human. Blobber is not human. Oh no. Yeah, all my stuff is Blobber is not human. I believe my Twitter is Blobber official, just because I couldn't fit it all. You know how it goes. But yeah, that's gonna do it for today's short little stream here. Hopefully you guys all enjoyed. And my name's been Blobber. You've been awesome. See you next time.